I just wanted to start by saying thank you for providing us some time to talk today. As I mentioned, my name is Mansfield, and I'm the manager of sustainability programs at Carleton University. Again, I wanted to reiterate what's already been said in saying that we at Carleton have been really impressed with the Carbon 613 network. The team, the breadth of communications we've received, and the events have really been, we've been embracing the many benefits of working and sharing knowledge in the capital region. I really feel that we have a really great story to tell, both here on campus in terms of perhaps what Carleton are doing, but also looking beyond our campus and the Carbon 613 network. And this is definitely one way in which we can get that story out. For reference, the photo on the screen is what our campus looks like at the moment. And as you can see, it's a nice, peaceful and quiet place. So very good for our energy savings and carbon emissions, but I think we're all ready to get back to some sort of normality. Here at Carleton, we have a strong history of promoting sustainability in higher education. And we continue to be one of the leading universities actually in this field. So as recently as 2019, we were ranked second in Canada within the UI Green metric, which is a sort of a global ranking for university sustainability. And this long-term commitment is backed by our ongoing strategy to ensure we become a zero carbon campus by 2050. And to date, we've reduced our carbon emissions by 35%. We're looking to build upon our zero waste certifications, and I'll expand a little bit upon this. And we wish to continue to promote and allow for alternative transportation. Currently, around 60% of our community travel to the campus by public transport, so really looking away from single occupancy vehicles. And very much at the core of our role is engaging in developing teaching and research towards environmental and sustainable outcomes. In doing so, we wish to ensure that all students graduating Carleton will be environmentally literate, whether they're graduated from a specific university sustainability course or not. One of the key programs we've been working on throughout this year is developing our governance and action plans towards what are our next steps. And while we acknowledge the work done, we think there's still much more that we could be doing. And towards this, we've engaged our community in the last year through a number of workshops, online forums, and face-to-face meetings as we developed what is our new sustainability strategy and supporting plans, including what is a green space plan and our energy master plan. Throughout this process, we actually heard from over 1,000 responses on what they saw as the vision of sustainability on our campus. And we were genuinely overwhelmed by our staff, faculty, and our students, more importantly, and their passion and commitment towards what is this program. We've also looked to our programs to the broader aims, such as the UI Green metric and the Sustainable Development Goals. And we really want to be able to show how Carleton is contributing to this global set of goals. In addition, our new overall our new overall strategic integrated plan, now this is the overarching plan for the whole of the university, includes as one of 3 key directions, sustainability and wellness. And throughout the engagement to this plan, the importance of a sustainable campus, of reducing emissions, and I think definitely being an ambassador in our community to drive this change definitely shone through. We heard time and time again about the importance of sustainable initiatives from our staff and faculty. This sits alongside our ongoing growth in teaching and research towards environmental and climate change issues. We've seen a huge expansion in the breadth of sustainability or energy-related courses, including, as an example, the development of a Master's in Sustainable Energy Engineering and Policy, which is a one-of-a-kind course in Canada. Research funding has increased, which has allowed for opportunities such as the Carleton Energy and Emissions Research Lab, which is a leading strategic network to provide understanding of flare-generated emissions. Research from our perspective is addressing the complex issues of sustainability and climate change, but definitely doing so from a social, environmental, and economic lens. As you can hopefully see, sustainability in all its guises is very much here to stay at Carleton. building a little bit upon what IKEA was mentioning around the focus on zero waste, which is a key area where we're looking at not only focusing on, but continuing to do so. I'm sure we all have this as a focus in our roles and workspaces. It's something we all interact with every day. And from my discussions with students, interestingly, is always the key topic that they're most concerned about. They often say they don't pay the electricity bills or even necessarily turn the lights on, but they do use the bins. And again, a sort of a theme here is around engagement. So engagement has been an important element in developing our programs towards this. So we've met with our community to look at our processes and implement change. An example was reviewing all our waste packaging coming out of our food courts and reducing either the need or actually switching packaging to compostable or 100% recyclable. Our main residence food court actually uses reusable serviceware, but here our focus was more on food servings and sizes and waste food coming out of our kitchens. We engage with our users, our students, custodians, a number of partners such as Subway, Starbucks, Aramark, and our student associations on our campus, which has meant that we were able to achieve zero waste in these 2 food locations. We continue to roll out new waste bins across our campus, develop engagement opportunities. Most recently, this was Plastic Free July, which with the limitations of our current social interactions was a virtual campaign, and actually developed innovations such as a Carleton-specific waste lookup app on your phone, which allows for students to see where each waste item goes. And that's especially important for international students coming onto our campus or students coming outside of Ottawa who might not necessarily know which waste streams we have. We set a target for zero waste on our campus, and we definitely think this is very much achievable. Continuing with the theme of engagement, we're always looking towards how we can empower our community to act for themselves. And I think within our current COVID times, the importance of individual action is never more important. 2 programs that highlight this on our campus are firstly our Green Workplace Checklist. So this allows staff to individually or collectively go through a checklist of simple and actionable items to reduce their impact and definitely promote best practice. So everything from daily travel to procurement is included in simple steps with central resources. And we've heard from staff how this has achieved great results in terms of smaller things such as reducing paper use, energy use, and actually changing travel to and from our campus. We're also working with our students towards them individually getting recognition for their sustainability work, and that's outside of the traditional classroom. So a joint program with the World Wildlife Fund, Living Planet at Campus, allows for students to volunteer or take part in events such as a Clean Up the Campus campaign or Earth Hour, and gain recognition for this through the program. We've almost 250 students already signed up just for this semester. And most interestingly for me, around 70% of these students are not taking a sustainability or environmental course. We get to see what courses they're taking. And so that really demonstrates a strong interest across our community and a passion for these students to get involved. With regard to energy and our carbon commitments, as we look back towards those and our carbon neutrality in 2050, we've worked hard towards driving energy efficiency. And we started along this journey in 2005 with a real in-depth program of energy retrofits and a commitment towards what is the Green Globe certification for all new and major renovations. So we've seen a 35% reduction. But as we continue to develop a new energy master plan for our campus and look towards the operation of our new cogeneration heat and power plant, we know that we still have more to do. So our future commitments will look to balance a growing campus with reduced carbon emissions and look to other ideas such as renewable energy on our campus and converting our central heating plant from steam to hot water. Finally, I just want to lean into a quote from a PhD student here at Carleton, which stated that learning about your world and your environment is something we need to do all the time. And it means looking beyond the immediate. So I think here at Carleton, what we're trying to do is strive to look beyond the immediate and look further down the road to a more sustainable and engaged campus, towards greater innovation, towards definitely zero carbon emissions, towards more informed students, And actually, as part of this, the sustainable partnerships to deliver real world outcomes. We know that this network in particular, and Carbon 613, is one way to work together and learn from each other towards there being better outcomes. So once again, I want to thank you for the opportunity to speak. And I definitely look forward to sharing more about Carleton's programs through this network. We had a tour planned earlier this year, but obviously because of situations that was cancelled. So hopefully we can get that back and running, and you can all visit our campus and see more about what's happening. So thank you very much.